Welcome to the OK Podcast.
The podcast that's just okay.
Because it's just Owen and Kayla.
Nice.
That time was a little scary, I think. That intro was a little bit frightening.
We're still working on that.
The intro will be worked on. Don't you worry. Stop. I can see them commenting already. We've got a lot of commenters out there in our community, and I want to say this. Stop it.
Stop it.
No more comments until they're nice.
We have somebody doing social, and I asked for a different angle because the last time we was looking hella thick.
Too thick, some would say.
Mind you, they're using the same angle.
No, listen, we got some hungry thighs. There's nothing we can do about it.
We're
all right,
not that thick. Well, I'm that. Actually, low key, we are hella thick, which is crazy, but not that thick. It's crazy.
Listen, I got a little motion in the ocean, a little junk in the trunk, and I won't apologize for it. Not now, not ever.
I mean, we told them first episode you found your hips.
I did.
I found my, so funny.
I found my hips, guys. It's like when Stella got her groove back.
Owen got his
my
hips back.
Yes,
Hell yeah.
yes. And everybody has been complimenting me. Wow, those hips are moving like jelly. They say.
Like jelly.
Wait, no. What do they say? It must be jelly because jam don't shake
like that. Yeah.
And I've been hearing that all day long. I walk through the streets and they say that to me.
Yeah. When Owen walks past, literally girls do this.
And everything turns in slow motion. They go every time.
Oh man.
Ladies.
White boys are evolving. Okay. How was your week, Owen?
It was pretty good. It was pretty decent. Busy week.
Yeah.
Just running around doing a lot of things. I mean, more salsa lessons. You know, I went to my improv class.
Dang.
It was pretty fun.
You're like in college.
I know. Yeah. Honestly.
Hella classes.
I am going back to school now. The school of life, school of hard knocks. Uh-oh.
Hey,
do you ever graduate from that?
Not until you die.
Not until you die.
And you found out if you... Actually, you don't even really know if you graduate until you go wherever you go after you die.
Yeah.
Do you think that you are going to make it to heaven?
Oh wow, this is a big question.
I think you'll make it to heaven. Actually,
I think it depends on what heaven is.
Well, just like the general idea, like everybody has. I guess
I think so. I guess. I mean, maybe not though, because what are the 7 deadly sins? Greed. Like lust.
And when you look at those thighs, you can see he's greedy.
Listen, I'm a greedy bastard. Or like lust, isn't it like, so isn't that like, oh, if you have premarital sex or if you're horny, then you don't go to heaven? Is that not, am I wrong?
Like, I feel like you're going a very specific heaven.
Yeah, like a very prudish heaven.
If we're going to get technical, I think that once you have sex, if we're going like biblical, that makes you married.
Oh, okay.
We looked that up at one point.
Then I've been married at least twice.
So yes, you'll go to heaven.
I think you will too. Is there an in-between? Do you think there's layers to heaven?
Yes.
So some people have like the best fucking heaven.
And then other people's like the most boring people. The people who have the best heaven had the worst earth experience.
Maybe that's what it is though. Maybe that's the trade-off.
Yeah. So like my earth experience is cool. So like my heaven experience would be like,
so do you just want to be mid then? Like, all right, your life is pretty mid and then heaven is also pretty mid. Like heaven's also fine. Yeah. Like your life, you're like, my life was fine. And then you get to heaven and you're like, yeah, this is fine. This works. Cool.
Honestly, yeah. I don't want the greatest heaven.
It's like that heaven would be like, I don't know, like a Marriott suite in Orlando or something. You're like, this is fine.
Yeah, but it's barely any people there. All the fun people would be in mid heaven.
Yeah. No, they would probably be in I guess hell. I was gonna say like worse heaven, but I guess that would just be hell. But there's got to be a layer to that too. There's got to be hell that's like, hey, this one is like just paperwork or something. Like you just do paperwork for eternity, and then there's another one where
Excel spreadsheets and shit.
And there's another one where you're getting like tortured and shit like that.
What is like your hell? Is it cold or hot?
Oh,
because I kind of feel like my hell might be ice cold.
Wow.
Over being hot.
Mine would be, you know what? It would be like ice cold, but you don't get you don't get a jacket or nothing. You can't warm up. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Like that would suck. But I also like, I hate being really hot and not being able to cool down as well. But I do think like without the ability to get warm, I do think it is easier to get warm than it is to cool down. I'll stand by this.
Easier to, nah.
I'll stand by this. When you're like hot, all right, I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm disgusting. Please help me. God, please help me.
You just walk into a grocery store.
So horrible. I walk into a grocery store. Like I'm just
Why do you have to be outside? Just walk into a grocery store.
Yeah, okay, but then I walk in the grocery store and it's cold and then I have to go back outside at some point.
But then it feels good because you were hella cold.
What happens if all of the air conditioning ceases to exist?
I'm gonna be honest, like being from Cali, we didn't have like a lot of people didn't have central air like that. So when it was hot in the summers, it was hot. And I prefer that over this cold with the heat in the house.
Yes, it is cold here. Hella. It is very cold here.
I've never seen 9 degrees.
New York City. Yeah, 9 degrees. You never experienced that?
I don't believe I have. Seen 8 degrees, I think.
Yeah. See, this is a real winter. I feel like you've been getting away. You've been getting away with like decent winters. Because you've been here, what, 2 years now? 3 years?
I'm working on my going towards my third year.
So like the last 2 winters were fine.
Beautiful.
I remember like when Emanuele was here, we were telling him because he was from Tucson.
So and
we were like, get ready, bro. And like the whole winter, like never got below 35 degrees or something. And we were like, that was fine.
They get on me about my jacket selection all the time because I don't have good winter coats.
Yeah.
And I need it this year. I think I'm actually going to go spend the $250 for a fire winter coat.
I know, it's a fucking thing. It's a fucking thing.
That's why I don't think getting warm is easy. Because of the coats. Like I've never been warm.
Getting warm is like classist. It's like elitist. Because you have to pay more to get hotter.
For fucking Canada Goose.
I never thought about it like that. Kayla.
Yeah.
You make a good point, a good argument. I haven't been in California in the summers though, and everybody says, oh, it's a dry heat. It's different.
Yeah, the dry heat is different because like...
But it's hot though, right? Because 100 degrees and shit.
It's hot, but say if it's 80 degrees in a place that's humid versus 80 degrees in dry heat, the humidity is much worse. Like 60 degrees in humidity, you can sweat.
It's disgusting.
Disgusting.
It really is disgusting.
But have you been to like Arizona or anywhere dry? Never mind.
other than my girlfriend's house. Stupid. That's what you were gonna say?
Yeah.
Yeah, only me and my girlfriend every time we have sex. Yes, funny. I've been to California, but I went in like March.
Oh, okay,
so it was kind of like, it was like 60 degrees or whatever.
So it was nice.
And I went to Arizona when I was young. I was a little boy, just a young boy. So
Vegas. You just went to Vegas.
Oh, I did just go to Vegas. It was fucking cold. It was cold the whole time, bro.
What was it, like November? When did you go?
Yeah, it was in November. And it was like they call it a cold snap or something. Cold. It was like fucking cold as shit. I was like, what is this?
Okay, so you really just keep going to all the hot, dry places when it's cold.
Yeah. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? I'm going in the times when you're supposed to, like, people are like, oh, let me get out of the cold. Let me go to fucking sunny LA. And I go there and I'm like, this is like 60 degrees. This is not hot.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now, Florida is the one where it's like, if you go, it's always fucking hot there. It's disgusting.
Because it's also very humid.
It's gross.
60 degrees. Warm.
I don't understand how people exist there in like the summers. Like, it must be.
I feel that about New York. Gross. I call it the New York Musk. Everybody is like,
yeah.
So like you see people get all dressed up, get off the train, whole back. They're wearing their little suits, whole back full of sweat, armpit full of sweat,
multiple shorts,
bro. And it's the same thing in the winter where you bundle up to get on the train, and you get on the train, and it's 100 degrees,
sweating instantly.
And now you're sweat. You can't get away from it.
And you're freezing.
Then and then the wet sweat
freezes, and then you have icicles in your pits.
Yeah, it's gross.
And then you pluck them off and you flick them.
That's why they say if you can make it here,
you can make it anywhere.
They're not lying. This shit's crazy. That's cool. Yeah, that's it for today. Kayla, I wanted to ask you. My week was good, by the way, people.
Right.
Not that he gave a fuck.
That's what I was going to go next.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I just forgot what we were talking about when we started going on a weather tangent. Like we're at the goddamn water cooler.
This is like when you call your grandma and you have nothing to talk about. How's the weather? We didn't prepare today. That's what we got.
We got weather talk. New segment, weather talk.
Yeah.
It's a little steamy. It's a little cold. But how was your week?
Same to you. My week is really, really cool. I've been doing a lot. Yesterday I went rock climbing.
Really?
And I've never done the bouldering. You
what
know?
is that?
So like when you go rock climbing, you can do belay. Like I am not an expert, so if y'all are, relax.
Don't comment.
You could do the belaying.
Okay.
And that's when you're on the little. It looks
Ropey?
like a bungee thing. I don't know. So you can fall and you just kind of fall slowly.
Oh, yeah.
So you do that. And then the bouldering is nothing. Sorry. The bouldering is nothing. You're just climbing free fall. But you don't go as high.
That's scary.
And then there's also the ground is like trampoline type ground. So if you fall, you bounce. It's pretty chill.
Sounds kind of fun, actually.
So that's what I did. You should go. It was super fun. I enjoyed it. So I did that. I have dance class Sunday, Saturday. Yes, like you're wearing a harness. There you go. That's the word. So you can go much higher.
Cool.
So I did some rock climbing. I did some work. I got dance class coming up.
I know, the dance class.
Yes, second week.
You're going to learn the new combo.
I got to learn a new combo. We get the real teacher, so I'm a little nervous because...
Yeah, true.
This might be a much harder combo.
What if the new teacher is worse than the sub?
I mean, we'll see.
We'll see.
I'll let you guys know if she's worse than the sub.
And we'll put her name down in the comments.
So you don't take her class.
Don't respond. Don't respond in the comments at all. But just look at her name, look her up, and leave reviews for her.
I can't lie. I did look her up. I wanted to see what she was like and what kind of dancing she did. I always do. Yeah. And I'm not that excited, but I'm not going to judge a person. I'm not going to judge a person based on their online persona. So I'm going to give her a real chance.
You're going to judge her by the content of her dance combos.
Exactly.
Excellent.
Her footwork.
Excellent.
And her Dougie.
Her Dougie.
Her Dougie's going to tell me everything I need to know.
Hopefully she won't be Doug less. Call back to last week. Go back to the last week. We are on a freaking roll here, Kayla.
Cool. But my week has been good otherwise.
Good. Yeah. I'm very happy to hear that. Now, let's go back to snow. All right, because we got a big snowstorm coming up. Huge snowstorm up here in the Northeast, across the whole country, perhaps. And I wanted to ask you, like, did you know about like the different things that we do during snow days? Like, because when we were kids, we would all have like different like snow day traditions. Like you would just do like snow day, school is out, so you would just do like fun little shit. Like we used to do something called like ice trunking. You know what that is? Absolutely not. I had my first snow day when I was like 18. Ice trunk. Okay. So this one was fun. Mm-hmm. What you would do is you would find a car. You would try to find the car of like the oldest person in the neighborhood. So it would be harder for them to stop you. And you would find the car and you would open up the trunk and you would just fill it with as much snow as you could. How the hell do you open up the trunk? You would usually jimmy it open with some sort of like, a screwdriver, or you'd hit it with a rock or something, like a sort of like a Cadillac. This is real. Julie's done it. Julie's done it, right? Yeah, it's true. Dude, I swear to God, this is the thing we would do. So you get the trunk open, right? You'd fill it up with snow, and then the old man would usually like come out and be like, "What are you kids doing?" Right? Julie, you remember this, right? Yeah. Every snowstorm. Every snowstorm. Are you dead ass? Yeah. Dead. And so the guy would come out, and then when he would come out, all your friends, you would say, "Fuck you, old man." And what you would also do, I forgot to mention this before, you would have the bag. Yeah, you would have one of your friends, the bag. Yes. Yeah. You would have one of your friends hide like around the corner from the door. So when the old man came out to go to get the snow from his trunk, you put a bag over his head. And then, this is a crime! It was a crime. It was just a prank. It was just a prank over his head. It was a fun prank we used to play. So you put a bag over his head, and then you would start stuffing snow into his shirt. And so you would get freezing. I'm convinced y'all are dead ass pranking me right now, because no way you did this. You get freezing cold, and you would stuff him full of snow in his shirt and his pants, and then you would, and then because he's got a bag on his head, he's like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And he would be waddling around, and then. Like that You're guy. Going to worse heaven. What and then you would trip him, and then once you tripped him, he'd be so full of snow that he wouldn't be able to get up, and he would kind of try to turtle his way up. But as he was trying to turtle his way up, you will smash the windows on his car, and usually smash. Now he's being extra. Always. Now you're being extra, bro. Smash the windows of his car. Usually you kick the shit out of the old man too, and then run away. So y'all really was putting ice in the trunk, though. I believe that. Kayla, not a single thing I told you was true. Everything else I was like, not real. Got him. Pranked him. Not real. Okay. Pranked him. You did. Not a single thing I told you was true. I believe the ice in the trunk, because I'm like, all right, kids do dumb shit, but bagging the old man. Bagging.
So what are some snow traditions that you did though growing up?
Sledding, normal shit. Anything, snowman.
Sledding. Yo, I did when I was 18, we did a snowball fight. Most painful thing in North Carolina. Sometimes there's snow.
In North Carolina,
in the lightest of snow, we close everything down. But most painful thing ever. The baseballers were out there throwing snowballs, but they were throwing it at like 60 miles per hour on some shit.
Oh shit!
Painful, bruise.
Well, that makes sense. You were playing against the baseballers. No, you got to play against nerds.
But even still, like the snow is not as soft as you think.
No, I mean like that kind of snow. Probably, I would imagine in North Carolina was like more icy. Probably.
We were able to like pick up and like make balls, but then it would freeze and. Yeah, awful experience.
I guess it depends. Like, there's different kinds of snow and shit. Huh?
I see what he did there.
I actually didn't, but yeah, you're right.
Got on the icy
sweater. It's sponsored by the Icy Slushy Company. We're not. But we'll find a connection.
We're sponsored by ourselves.
Could you imagine who's sponsoring this? Sponsor this fucking thing. Ooh, we should actually put out a fielder. If you want to sponsor us, all you have to do is email the email I'll put below. Do not comment you want to sponsor us. I don't want any comments on this video. I refuse to shut them off, but I don't want anybody commenting anything, okay?
Not a single comment.
Not a single one. But if you want to sponsor the show, you'll do it. All you have to do is send us nothing.
I'm going to make the thumbnail. Do not comment.
Brilliant. We got a thumbnail. All right.
Enough of the weather. Because
if I talk about the amount of time I spent today talking about the fucking weather.
90% of my day has been about the weather.
Like, swear to God. I had to get snow boots today. Enough about the weather.
Snow boots?
I did have to get snow boots. I don't have boots. I had to get boots.
I got to get a jacket. I got to get boots. I need long johns. I need every piece of for under my pants.
I guess, yeah.
Like thermals. I wear consistently wear leggings.
True, yeah.
And sometimes
I don't do that. I just got bare legs under there.
Damn.
My hair keeps me warm. It's like a forest.
It's a forest.
It's like a forest down there.
Honestly, I've been trying to go to the next segment and I cannot see it.
Yo, honestly, me too.
I've been squinting over there like, all right, what are we talking about? And I'm like, wait, I'm blind as heck.
Now you can see why there's been so much weather talk.
Oh, speaking of problematic things as kids that Owen was doing.
Segue. That was a good segue. That was a good segue. Yes, we discussed this the other day. The Apple Jacks commercials.
Very heartbroken. It kind of ruined my childhood.
Yeah, because we were like, well, it was a thing, right? Because we were talking about why, like, the character Cinnamon came up for some reason.
Yeah, because I was running around saying it incorrectly. I was saying, I'm the Winnemon.
Yeah,
the Winnemon. Thinking about the Apple Jacks commercial, and Owen was like, bro, no. I was like, wait, why don't they have the Cinnamon character anymore?
So, and like, we kind of thought to ourselves too. We were like, yeah, I mean, was it just because like it was around the time where everybody was just like canceling everything because they were like, let's just fucking panic. What is this? The Cinnamon? No, thank you. We don't want to deal with this.
You know what the funniest part? Chet Hanks voices that.
That's him.
That's actually Chet Hanks voicing the Cinnamon.
I recognized him. I knew I recognized him somewhere. But it was like, we were like, oh, was it just that he was like a Jamaican cinnamon stick? Was that it? But like, I don't know. Then we watched the commercials again and it was a lot more like.
It was definitely early 2000s.
It was definitely early 2000s.
90s stuff.
And we were like, all right, I can kind of see. Wait, actually, can you go? There's the first one this is like. Yeah, that one's like, yeah, go to this first one. This is what we watched where we were like, oh, all right, I can see it.
When you pour a bowl of Apple Jack cereal,
all right,
sweet Cinnamon races to
so we got Cinnamon here. And then we got this like
who's trying to get there first.
White apple.
Like, he's the bad apple.
He's just so racist towards the cinnamon.
Cinnamon's so happy.
Like apples because the taste of sweet
right, and he doesn't want to.
I mean, also Pete Powder Jamaican won the race.
Complete breakfast.
That's also true. I didn't even think about that. That's also true. And his whole thing is he doesn't want to segregate. He wants to keep like the cinnamon and the apples segregated. He doesn't want to integrate cereal. You know what I mean? That's his whole thing.
No integrated cereal here.
He doesn't want integrated cereal.
He's like, it's my Applejack.
Yeah, he's like, stay out of my Applejack.
And bro is just like, I am the cinnamon. I am the cinnamon. Stay away.
He wants to live in harmony in his cereal and bring joy to everybody who tastes this delicious treat.
America in the 60s.
But then you've got one bad apple, but hey, one bad apple ruins the whole bunch, we've learned. Okay.
Oh my God.
They took off his dreads.
They took off.
Bro, why didn't they just get a nicer apple? Like, how did
right?
the cinnamon get in trouble?
That's also that's true.
Just get a nice apple.
Another instance blaming a black man
just for being, oh my God.
just for being Jamaican.
Meanwhile, the black man is Chet Hanks, so it's blackface and that. So what is this?
Came up with by a bunch of white dudes in some boardroom somewhere.
They were like, oh, this is it.
Yeah, they were like, this is hilarious. Somebody, back then, 2005, 4, whenever this is coming out, cinnamon sounds like cinnamon. The cinnamon will be Jamaican. Brilliant.
No, honestly, that part they got right. It was just the other half, and then they canceled the right.
I know. And the other half was like, I don't want you in my cereal. Not in my American cereal.
These big corps always doing something, always fixing stuff.
And that's how you know. That's how you know there was no black people on this board saying, hey, hold on a second. This actually looks like this. Just passed by so many people being like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with this at all. I see no I see no subtext in this whatsoever in this children's cinnamon commercial.
It's so crazy.
It's a cereal. We're reading into it a lot. Okay.
I mean, we are reading into a lot, but the propaganda. That's where it's
runs
at.
Deep.
Yeah.
It runs deep. So, we thought about that the other day, and it really did sort of put a damper on things.
Well, I was looking up problematic cereals, and all I could find was Dunkable.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That. What other problematic cereals are there?
The brown balls and the white milk. Crunchy logs.
Dingleberries.
That's fire.
Come on.
I like problematic. That's hilarious.
Crunch look mad different then, huh?
Oh.
Cornflakes banana. Why is that problematic?
I actually can't tell.
Oh, maybe it's the way the image looks. It looks like he's.
I can't. Yeah, he's got a hat on.
Look at the below, and then I don't know. It's weird.
He's a. Yeah, like maybe he's undressing.
Not the naked banana.
Ew.
Like a naked banana. I don't know. Banana Frosted Flakes. That sounds nasty. That's a thing.
I love banana flavored stuff.
Urkelos.
So problematic.
What?
Oh, Urkel had everything.
I didn't know that.
Urkel had everything.
Urkel for president.
That was a phenomenon back then.
Out of all the... those can't be real.
That can be real. That's
not real. That's might
fucking
being funny.
AI.
Oh, okay.
Yo, I hate AI. I'm still thinking that the most problematic maybe have been Apple Jacks.
Yeah.
Because none of these are...
I mean, what? Like people...
The Dunkaballs is crazy, but...
People will probably try to be like, Lucky Charms, huh? But it's like, I don't know. Because leprechaun, Irish, whatever. But it's like, the thing is, a leprechaun is not like... It's like a figure, sure, but it's not like a real thing. It's not a real person. You know what I mean? It's not like... There's not a race of people that are leprechauns.
But I do equate it to Irish people.
Yeah, you do equate it to Irish people that have Irish accents.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's a nationality. It's not really like a race. Like, you wouldn't say your race.
That's true. I've seen black leprechauns, white leprechauns, all kinds of leprechauns.
Leprechauns were in the hood.
Leprechauns in the hood.
Leprechauns were in space.
Yeah, honestly.
Leprechauns were everywhere.
They were playing basketball on Disney Channel. So leprechauns everywhere. Actually, it might be the most inclusive thing ever.
Leprechauns are like the most inclusive mythological creature I could think
of. Just maybe, little people were offended.
Okay, yes.
Because they're also always angry. Little angry ass leprechauns. All right,
okay, you can't call them leprechauns.
True story. No, but that's what, okay. I'm not calling them leprechauns. All right, I'm digging a hole. But y'all want to know a true story? When I was mad young, and this could give me cancer, but I was also like 5. I used to be afraid of little people.
5, you should know better.
I used to be afraid of little people. I went to a restaurant. I can't remember what restaurant, doesn't matter, but our server was a little person.
Okay, yeah.
I got up and I ran out the fucking restaurant. My mom was so embarrassed. She was like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. She's just, I don't know why she's afraid of little people. Mind you, God was like, oh, you want to be afraid of little people?
5'2".
Yeah. But ran out. He had the best energy though, now that I look back at it, because he would just walk past the table and make faces at me to scare me.
That's funny as fuck.
And there's this theory. There's this myth in my city. I don't know if I should say this one, but if you are from Long Beach, there's a myth that behind the golf course in this place called Bixby Knolls, it might be a slur, so I'm not going to say it, but it's called M-Town. It's always been called that.
Okay,
and people are convinced that that's where all the little people live. And so as kids, we always try to get over the gates to see
like a sort
for
of
proof.
Like a sort of a lollipop guild in a sense.
Yeah, we would always.
Is that bad to say? Munchkin Land?
I mean, that's the energy. Like,
okay.
And so we were always trying to hop the fence to see if we can find proof.
Just one peep.
My brother, there are people who claim they found proof, but sometimes you think these people are liars. They say that the doors like are very small and things are very small. And I still don't know to this day if it's true or not. But you can type in M-Town, but like the real word, Long Beach, California, and you will see some stuff.
Interesting. I wonder how rumors like that get started. I mean, we had rumors like that in like our town or whatever, and it was like, but it was always like some satanic shit. Oh, they've got satanic cults in the woods and they fucking do this and that and blah blah blah. It was always something scary.
I mean, not lying, being in like
that
LA,
sounds kind of like whimsical.
There's nothing. You're making this up.
No, I swear.
You're making this up.
Look it up. Well, no, don't go to images. Nobody's seen it. Nobody has seen it. You're going to images.
You're looking for images of a thing that's a mythological place.
In Virginia Country Club?
Virginia Country Club, yes, that's where the behind the. See, I'm not making it up. She went to images. I told her nobody knows for sure. We had legitimate proof.
There's a link to an image, and the file's not found.
File not found.
Oh my god!
No,
but no, it's a real theory.
404.
I need to know. I need to know because I might be able to get a house there. That's it.
Kayla, I think I can make an assumption for you. That it's not real.
But honestly, it wouldn't be a bad thing. It really is just a place that is built for them because nothing else is.
That's true.
So it wouldn't be that crazy.
I could imagine.
Like a community built for people that look like...
And I could imagine like in a time where like nothing was accessible for anybody if you couldn't like walk and were a certain height and were a certain kind of person, that they could find community somewhere where they're like, oh, everything is made for us and there's people like us and blah, blah, blah. Like it's not the craziest
at the grocery
thing.
store.
Yeah.
Three levels.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the point is... It did turn into a myth, but it could actually be a good thing.
I understand what you're saying. We should cast them aside from society, not allow them to live amongst us. This is what Kayla said.
But sometimes people like to live amongst their own.
Right, I guess.
We have black communities, Jewish communities, and people choose to live there.
Yeah. That's true. Kayla is for segregation. Let's put that on the record.
Are you guys not reinforcing the apple? Are you not reinforcing the fucking racist apple? Look who you've become.
The propaganda got us.
It really did.
The propaganda got us. We just watched it, acknowledged it was propaganda, and it fed and burrowed into our minds. This is how they get you from when you're young, bro.
And quite honestly, I have nothing against little people. I'm a little person.
This is how the system eats you up.
Damn. Okay.
Damn. You know what? Good. Thank you, Julie, for that, for calling us out. And me and Kayla would like to make an apology.
Yeah. To all the small people watching this podcast.
Well, I don't know. I think they do. I think they like the preferred nomenclature is little people.
Oh,
little. I don't know, small people.
Little people.
I would like to apologize for Kayla's initial apology that she's now going to retract and start again.
I retract my statement to all the little people. Listen, I just want you to be in a place where you feel comfortable. And I want you to feel comfortable around everybody. Mm-hmm. And I apologize for the jokes, for the mythology.
Yes.
It's probably not even real.
Yes. And I apologize for sitting with her, for breaking bread with her, with someone so ignorant. And I apologize not only for that, but for involving myself in the conversation as well. I, too, suggested it would be like Munchkin Land from The Wizard of Oz. That was wrong.
More propaganda that we're falling into.
More propaganda that we are falling into. And so, from the bottom of our hearts, we would like to say, we're sorry.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Moving on.
All right, well, now that we've gotten our first controversy and our first major apology out of the way, I think now it's time for us to get into the next section of our careers, which will be giving unsolicited terrible advice to people who did not ask for it. And
I mean, they're kind of asking for it.
well, they are asking. They're not asking. Not asking
place.
us.
In the worst
They're not
place.
asking us necessarily. So we've compiled some advice from legal advice, dating advice, etc. All of these things that we will now be the experts on, and make sure that everybody has good things to do. Kayla, I'm not good at this. You try it.
Julie, read these to us. Read some of these questions to us.
Thank you. That was good. You're good at this.
We've got a question from Pineapple Shot 69.
Is this medical advice?
This is medical advice.
Medical advice.
Intense pain in ear from the past 2 hours. Help! I don't know why it's happening. I'm literally crying.
I'm literally crung.
Krung.
I'm crung.
I'm literally crewing. Well,
Pineapple 69.
pain. Intense pain in the ear from the past 2 hours. Have you recently been to the beach? We have to ask that question. They didn't answer that question.
Yeah.
But let's assume the answer is yes. All right. Some people gave some answers.
Vintage John says, sounds like an ear infection.
Right.
Pineapple
Brilliant.
Shot 69 replied saying, okay, thanks. I'll be seeing the doctor later.
Fucking brilliant. Sounds like an ear infection. You needed to go to Reddit for that?
No, seriously. Recent flight.
I think, yeah. Oh, a
Sounds
recent
like
flight?
ear popping situation.
Sounds like to me it could be a worm that's burrowed into your ear and is a parasite that will be growing into your brain, soon to be making you do and say crazy things.
Only found at the beach.
Only found at the beach. They ratatouille inside of your head. And instead of making you an excellent chef, they instead make you very, very good at building sandcastles.
I would have a bug in my ear.
Oh, you had a bug in
Oh.
your ear, actually?
I literally, and I had to go to the doctor and they had to drown it.
Oh my goodness.
I heard it die.
This is our camerawoman Roxy
Our
here,
camerawoman Roxy
saying
here
that she actually had a bug in her ear.
that she
and
heard die. And that must have been
That's
intense
crazy.
hearing.
Did you go on r/medical advice?
Did you go? Did you? I think you should have. That's insane. What does it sound like when it dies? It makes a little noise.
Like it was kicking and kicking because they poured oil into the ear so it could drown.
Oh, what
So it
the
was,
fuck?
Kicking and then it slowly stopped.
Wow.
And then it stopped kicking.
Oh my
You
god!
guys couldn't hear her, but she said it was kicking and kicking.
They poured oil in her ear to drown
And it
the bug.
slowed the kicks down.
Well,
That's actually
that is
traumatizing.
crazy. What the fuck? That's nuts. Well, at least it didn't burrow and ratatouille into your brain. Think
Kicking-
about that.
I know. All
right.
You would just be making sandcastles.
Now-
God, no other talent.
If you had gone to me and Kayla, we would have told you that the only cure for a bug in the ear is a bug in the other ear that hates the bug in the left ear.
And it has to win.
Yeah, one of them has to win. They meet in the middle and they fight it out.
Yeah, right in the middle of your brain.
Consider that medically advised. Medical advice. All right, what do we got next?
r/dating advice.
Ooh.
This one will be good.
Now this is what I'm good at.
Hey now. Me and Kayla are a couple of
Professional daters.
professional daters. Meaning, we both have girlfriends. And I think that they like us, from what I can tell.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed on that one. Jury's out. All right. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, routine crew says, my friends are only introducing me to obese guys. Am I being unreasonable?
Am I being unreasonable?
I mean, you might have to look in the mirror.
Ooh.
If your friends are only introducing you to OB, one, who cares? Who cares?
First of all, who cares?
Yeah. Like,
Second of all, look
everybody
at
deserves
yourself
love, but
first.
also, this is the people that they think that you deserve.
Yeah.
And everybody.
My friends sort of just told me that I'm still overweight, so it's unreasonable for me to set this standard. But I don't think it is at all.
Wait, not you having a standard
Okay,
of
hold
something that you are. That's actually crazy.
Hold on. All right. Now, I have a feeling about this, okay?
Okay.
That it is a little bit presumptuous to think that just because she may be a little overweight, that only other overweight guys must be into her. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Maybe there's a skinny little twig, a skinny little mini who likes to, get inside some stuffing. You know what I'm
Walking
saying?
around looking like the number 10.
Maybe he wants to be the number 10. All right.
I feel it.
Maybe he wants to pencil dive into that ocean.
But
who knows?
My thing is, if she's complaining about it, that would maybe make me think that the other people would be complaining about it.
Oh, that they're like, oh man, my friend Semio is a big girl, and he's like some fucking. She's not even saying like, she's saying obese.
Yeah, she did say. Honestly, but the obese is kind of unfair.
Yeah. Well, we also don't know what this woman's metric of obese is.
Yeah, because technically I'm obese.
Okay, so the last guy.
By the BMI standard.
Right.
She says the last guy they set me up with was nearing 400 pounds.
Okay,
so that's what we were thinking.
All right.
But see, okay, I'm with her. If she's not 400 pounds, that's wild.
Yeah. she's just like a little. She's got like a little love handle, like a regular
what did
body.
They said my friend said I'm a little overweight still.
Yeah.
Right.
And you're gonna say it was my 400 pounds. They're playing
obese? You. Yeah, I mean, like that. But it is interesting. Obese people need love. Everybody needs love. Okay.
And honestly,
everybody needs love.
If she's only a little overweight, then maybe to the obese people, she is the skinny one.
Okay, more information. She's 5'3" and her heaviest was 185, but she's down to 145.
Oh, she's
skinny.
She's skinny.
I'm 148. I did just start this podcast saying we were looking hell.
Oh, okay. And that's so actually this is fucked up on the friend's part.
No,
okay?
they're playing in her face.
The friends are playing in her face a little bit because 400 pounds and she's 145. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
that is different. That is different.
Yeah, by 300 pounds.
They're like shaming her. They're trying to just like hint at her that they're like, we find you to be a little bit. I'm
gonna assume that
overweight.
You're actually the bad bitch of the friend group, and they're jealous.
They're keeping you down. They're keeping you down. Pineapple Gravy. What was her name?
Pineapple something 69.
No,
Pineapple.
that was the one with the ear infection.
Oh, sorry. We didn't mean to mix you up with the ear infection, lady.
Routine crew.
Routine crew. You can do better. You can get better friends, I think. And you know what?
But also, why are they hooking you up, and why are you not getting your own men?
That too.
Why don't you take some accountability?
Yeah.
This is actually a lesson in accountability. You're doing nothing for yourself but coming to Reddit.
Your friends are trying to help you. Okay. What if you gave one of these big fellas a chance? Maybe they're really sweet.
There's more information.
I imagine that they are eaters.
The guy also didn't eat any veggies on our date and visibly gagged when a piece of asparagus touched his
All right, now I'm on her side, bro.
Now I'm on her side.
That turns me off. People who don't like water eat veggies.
Come on.
Grow up.
Eat the asparagus. You're an adult man.
Oh,
okay.
my goodness.
Now we see why you need to get set up, pal.
Okay.
All right. You need to grow the fuck up. It's because that's not even like a health. Like, it's not even like a health. Oh my God. Like, I'm trying to lose weight or whatever, and I just can't, and blah, blah, blah. It's like you're gagging at vegetables.
Vegetables?
Brother man. We got to get over that. All right.
I'm with you, crew. Whatever.
We're with you.
You need new friends. Actually, why don't you drop a photo and we'll set you up.
Yeah, we got you.
We'll set you up.
We got you. We know some skinny minis.
Skinny minis.
Wow, that's crazy.
They are a skinny mini. 148 pounds,
That's crazy.
5'3". That's taller than me.
I will say though,
the
just
same weight.
hey, that gentleman, you know what? He just needs to find another lady who gags at vegetables. Okay,
And appreciates
That's
him.
it. That's it. You just got to find somebody who appreciates you. And you know what, crew lady 69, whatever your name was, you just need to find somebody that appreciates you. Okay,
part.
That's it. There's somebody for everybody out there. There's somebody for everybody.
Do you really think that?
I do, actually. I do think that. I think that most people, it's just like you maybe have an idea of something in your head, like you have a fantasy of like what is like, oh, this is the kind of person I want to be, or this is the kind of person I want to be with. But if you just open yourself up to the world and you like open yourself up to new ideas and you open yourself up to like being loved and showing love in different ways and that kind of thing, I think there is somebody for everybody. And honestly, most of it is personality. All right. People usually don't.
I was just talking about this
really don't give a
about
shit.
you earlier. I said
What the
Owen
hell?
gets bitches. No,
Hey,
he doesn't.
whoa, not anymore.
No. Like girls be liking Owen. I
Hey.
literally had this conversation a few hours ago. I said, "Okay, you're handsome, but I don't want to gas him up." But I was like, "It's the personality. He's funny."
The thing is, they'll overlook all of the other flaws.
It's the funny and it's the fat ass.
It's the fat ass. It really is the fat ass.
Oh, and tell him what I used to call you.
She used to call me Mr. No Bitches.
Yeah, because he used to get no bitches.
I used to get no bitches. Well,
and I found out he was Mr. Bitches.
The thing is, I
also just was calling you Mr. Bitches. I mean, she didn't know what Mr. Bitches. I was like, yeah, I had to explain Mr. Bitches.
This is a past life. This is a past life. This is a past life. But no, it was just because there was...
He's Mr. Bitch now. Actually, no. I like her.
Hey,
I didn't mean it like that. I was trying to say one woman man is my point. One man, woman.
No, but the thing
you
is,
get the point.
I wasn't bringing any stragglers around my friends. It was like, unless I was serious about a girl, like I wasn't bringing them around. And I hadn't been serious about anybody until I'm with my girlfriend now. So I was the first girl I really brought around to my friends. Because it wasn't like, I'm just going to introduce you to random people or whatever. It's like, if I'm not serious about what's going on or whatever, you know?
So they thought you were Mr. No Bitches. In reality, you were still Mr. Bitches on the low.
Mr. Bitches on the low, sure.
Okay.
Not even. I would say, Mr. Regular on the low.
Okay.
Mr. Regular. It was like, I would be, casually dating people or whatever. It's a regular thing. It was
some people
regular. It wasn't
never
crazy.
Casually dated. I don't know.
That's true. I mean, some people are just, I don't know. Some people don't need to do it as much or like don't have the inkling to do it. I think at that time in my life, I was like, oh, I want to try dating different people and see what it's like in different kinds of, situations or whatever.
Mr. Bitches.
All right, whatever. Move on. Let's move on. Let's get out of this Mr. Bitches hole. We got is this legal advice?
This is r/legal advice from past ad 5060. They said, my boyfriend is being held in a hospital against his will. Oh. I'll just leave it at that.
Well, I have to say,
I need a little more information. Can you skim that?
Like, let's just give us a random paragraph from this and we'll give you, I like the going out of order.
Yes.
I find that to be good.
He's had a psychiatric evaluation.
I was going to assume
that's what we
that.
thought.
Against his will?
I mean, where else are you getting held against your will in a hospital? Like, what other kind of hospital are you getting held against your will?
Of course.
Nobody's like sick and dying and they're like, get me out of this hospital. Actually, no, that's not true. Some people Some people don't like hospitals.
Have you ever met an old black man? You don't want to be in no damn hospital.
Not a dying one, I guess. Not a dying one, I suppose.
Or you have to beg them to go to the hospital. So yeah, I guess
that's true. Some people just really don't trust it.
Take these out of me. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
So it could have been that situation.
Okay.
But legal advice on like how to get out. So let's put on our lawyer brains. All right, how to get out of this.
So he's in a psychiatric hospital.
Legally. Have you considered pleading sanity? Now, usually what people do is they plead insanity. Right? Oh. But it seems in this case, you're going to have to do the opposite. You have to plead the fifth, first of all. Always plead the fifth. That's what I've learned.
Not the 6th, 7th, or 8th.
Not the 6th.
Doesn't usually work.
Never plead the 8th.
It's the worst one.
Don't do it.
God.
And at the same time, me and Kayla will say what the 8th is because we know it by heart from our legal minds. The 8th is I pissed and shit at the same time. Never plead the 8th. That is in legal code. If you plead the 8th, everyone will know that you piss and shit at the same time and you can't do one without the other.
And then you will be kept in the psychiatric ward.
They'll keep you in there, okay?
Because who does that?
And better not plead the 9th. And the 9th, of course, is when you find yourself in shore, you always pay it back. When you find yourself insured, you always pay it back. So in that case, you'll have to pay so much back pay on the hospital stay.
It's not even worth it.
Never plead the 9th. Okay. So you want to play the 5th and you want to play sanity. Okay. And I think eventually, if you play those cards well enough, plead the 5th, don't say anything. And also at the same time, plead sanity.
And that looks like this. Doctor, I'm sane.
And I'll watch this. I'll be the doctor. You're clinically insane.
But doctor, I'm sane.
What?
I'm sane.
Are you sure you're the right patient? I have that you're clinically insane here.
And that's where the misunderstanding's occurring.
Wait a minute. So you mean we've had you in here this whole time?
I plead the 5th.
Oh, well, we gotta let him go. He pled the 5th.
It's that easy.
Brilliant.
It's that easy. Just try it.
Brilliant moves. We're telling you. Try it tomorrow.
Yeah. Come back and let us know.
But never plead the 8th or the 9th.
Yeah.
You know what? Or the 10th for that matter.
But we don't even want to discuss that one.
No, we won't.
It's tempting.
We won't plead the 10th. All right, fine. Let's say what the 10th is. The 10th is Thou shall not proceed into the dark with the light on the back of his head.
Can't do it.
You can't do it. You want it on the front of your head.
Yeah.
So if you're doing it with the back of your head, you're not going to see anything.
But everybody will see everything.
Never plead the 10th. All right, one more. Let's do one more piece of advice. We got no more advice?
Oh, I was thinking we could go on this one. That's perfect.
Oh, that's great. That's a great idea, Julie.
Yeah.
A nice wrap up here.
Nice little.
So we'll wrap up our advice segment in the podcast with the worst piece of advice that we've ever received.
Yeah.
I don't know, Kayla, what's the worst piece of advice you've ever gotten?
True story. I was working in a factory. Mm-hmm. I was working in a corrugated cardboard factory.
Yes, it's her first
my
job.
first job, yeah.
She painted the walls.
I was painting walls. I was shrink wrapping like large logs of shredded cardboard. It was crazy. Mm-hmm. Moral of the story, and this would actually make sense with all that context. I had a coworker tell me that I should try every drug one time and that he's done it because his parents were drug addicts and he must see what was keeping them from him.
Oh, okay. He was like, wait a minute. So his parents already were drug addicts.
He said his parents were drug addicts.
And he thought
I don't
to
remember
himself,
if both, but like at least one of them.
Okay.
And he thought to himself, I need to see.
What's all the hubbub about?
What is the hype? He said he's did meth.
Why did they leave me in a bathtub? I gotta see.
Bro, yes. And honestly, I don't remember anything else, but like meth and coke. I mean, coke is kind of fine. But meth is insane.
It's crazy. But you know what? A lot of people taking meth these days.
I just learned that. I didn't realize that there were actually active meth heads, like working in corporate.
Yes.
It shook the hell out of me.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Well, there's also like
coke, I know. And like, you know, I've been to college, so you've seen it. But meth?
Yeah, there's functioning like heroin addicts.
Heroin, yes.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, well, I don't think about it like that.
I guess it's like you can make the argument. It's like opioids or whatever. So if you take like a certain drug, you could be like, but it's like not the same as heroin, obviously. Wow. But you know what I'm saying? Like there are people. I was seeing an interview with a guy, and he was like, yeah, for like 30 years, I was just doing heroin. Like I would go to my day job, and I had relationships and whatever, and then on my off days, I would just do heroin. And it was like, and he was functioning, and he had a job, and he was a member of society, and everything.
I watched a YouTube documentary like that, and it shook me to my core because I really just assumed it's the propaganda again. I really just assumed, kind of good propaganda, that if you did it one time, you are screwed.
Yeah, I think, but
no, he wasn't either. He actually wasn't. As far as I know, unless he was just a functioning drug addict, he wasn't. He said he just did most of these one time, and he smoked weed.
Yeah, I think it's weird. It's like it's one of those things where I feel like the propaganda against it is good, but it needs to be a little bit more nuanced because it is so like different, where it's like you think you're going to do it one time, you're going to be addicted. But then like, you know, eventually maybe kids are at a party or whatever and their friends are doing something and they try it. And then like they go 2, 3, 4 weeks, you know, a month, 2 months without ever doing it or thinking about it again. And they're like, oh, I'm not addicted to that. I can try it again. And then they try it again. And then a couple more weeks go by and they try it again. And then less weeks go by and they do it more and more and more. And it's like, that's how it spirals, you know, that's how I started smoking cigarettes. You know, it's like you start a little bit at a time and you think, oh, it's fine. I'm not gonna be addicted. That's what it was like with cigarettes too. They're like, oh, you smoke a cigarette and you're like fucking addicted. Yeah. But I smoked one cigarette and I went a month and I was like,
honestly,
that's
fine. Happened to me with like marijuana.
Yeah. Like, that's how it works.
But this is the thing, is like, I have absolutely no idea where to get meth or heroin.
Where would you pick it up?
If you send me out and was like, yo, go get meth or heroin, I have no idea where to even begin.
That's a good point.
That's the thing. Where do you find this?
That's a good point.
Who are you hanging with?
I think you can just kind of scope it on the street. You scope it out.
I don't think I can scope out meth or heroin.
You look around.
Unless somebody's on it actively.
You know where you probably go? Nightclubs. You probably go to a seedy nightclub somewhere in the heart of the land, and you find the man with the least amount of teeth. And you go, that guy knows where to get meth.
But see, that's the thing. I'm also a little vain. Why would I go to the person with no teeth for their drugs? What are we talking about?
Or fine, then you find the person who seems the most put together, but is at the seedy nightclub.
I would never think that he was on meth.
Then why is he at the seedy nightclub? Maybe he's also trying to look for meth for the first time.
Prostitutes, or exactly.
Prostitutes. Very true.
Meth for the first time. So if you know where to find meth or heroin, just for my own curiosity,
just let
me know.
Don't comment. Don't comment. Do not comment.
But maybe a DM, because I'm just curious. I want to put it together for myself, because, like, dude.
We just want to know how you found it. We don't want to know where to get it. We just want to know how you found it in the first place.
Like, honestly, if I told you right now, Owen, let's go do math, where would we go?
Oh shit! I think we would go to. I think I would do what I just said. I think I would go to a seedy bar and I would look for a toothless man,
and you would buy from him.
Well, I wouldn't buy from him, but I would think he knows where to get it.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Like
Fair
he knows
enough.
where to go to get it. Or I think you just kind of like you find a generalized drug dealer. And I feel they maybe have some sort of conference or something where they meet. So like maybe you find somebody. I feel like I could probably find somebody who can get coke. So then I would go talk to the person who can get coke.
Find the coke.
Go find the coke dealer. Hey, you know who can get meth? Oh yeah, we meet every week to discuss our sales and territories or whatever.
To see if he wants to get into the meth game.
Yeah. Okay. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
So I'd probably work your way backwards from that.
Okay, so find the coke dealer first, because they're kind of the gateway.
Yeah, they're the gateway.
Okay.
The gateway dealer.
Gateway. Low-key, they probably are the gateway dealer.
Yeah. The worst advice I've ever received, there probably is worse advice that I've gotten, but what's coming to my brain now is when I was bullied to fucking invest in cryptocurrency. Shit is so stupid. What is it?
It's stupid unless you make money.
It's stupid unless you make money, but who's making money? I spent money on that shit, and it's been sitting there for God knows how long. I don't even think about it, and I'm like, what was this? Why did I do this? And then I'm like afraid to take it out because I'm like, do I have to pay taxes on this?
Have money in Doge for no reason.
For no fucking reason. And then you still, even though I know it's like dumb, I'm like, oh, but what if I take it out and then it's worth $1 billion? It's like, but it probably will not be worth $1 billion.
It's not going to be the next Bitcoin, but I do leave it in because at this point I haven't had it.
Yeah. Like,
so I got like 6,000 Doge coin.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? Just sitting there.
Just hit $1.
I don't even know what to do with it. I don't even know how do I even spend it. Like I just send it to other people. Like what would I spend it on?
The best case scenario, which probably won't.
Like what am I buying with crypto?
The best case scenario that won't happen probably is that it goes up and then you just take it out.
Right.
Yeah.
And then use it like I guess the best case scenario is like the world economy absolutely collapses and we have to exist in like a cyberspace where the only thing that has value is these fucking stupid coins that some nerds made up in a lab somewhere.
Fair.
Thank you, nerds, for all that you do. You keep the world running and you keep it being terrible. Because all of the richest and all of the worst of you.
Because they're not Mr. Bitches. And if they were, they would have something better to do with their life.
If Elon Musk was a little more Mr. Bitches and a little less Mr. Nazi, we would be in a great place right now.
Honestly,
let me tell you.
If all of our nerds got more women or men,
I know.
I honestly think that this world would be a better place.
Yeah.
Because they would have a reason to live.
Yeah.
Right now, they don't even feel like they have a reason to live. They're bored.
They're bored.
So they're just doing shit.
They're
not caring about humanity.
No swag.
No swag.
No charisma. No motion.
Have you seen Peter Thiel?
Oh. Yeah.
The ears. Oh,
zero
God.
motion. Zero charisma.
Exactly.
If they just got a little more riz, as the kids would say.
We should start a camp for nerds.
Where we just beat them up.
to teach them Riz.
I'm sending my kid to Riz camp.
And they can pay with Bitcoin.
I'm having a kid and he's like, he starts streaming. I hear him like fucking watch a clavicular or some bullshit.
Gotta go to Riz camp, bro.
I hear him talking about mogging and shit. I'm like, we're sending him to Riz camp.
Or he's going to, and I just learned this, and Julie, if you can look this up for me, he's going to be an incel. Now, I didn't realize that incel was an acronym. Did you know that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Involuntary celibate. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
You just thought they were just calling him that? Like,
I thought a lot of these new terms are just shit that people just say. So I just learned that.
Also true. That's also true.
And Julie just learned it too. Thank you.
Really, Julie? You didn't know that either?
Why would we know? We're not incels.
Well, I mean, I'm not an incel either. Wink, wink.
Mr. and Mrs. Get Bitches.
I'm Mr. Incel, I guess now, because I know what the word means. I have to beat it to, I guess, know what it means.
Yeah.
I just know like any fucking information. So I saw it somewhere.
I guess that's how I learned it. We got to send our incel children to Riz camp.
Yeah,
that's the only cure.
If you have a little teenage boy and they're acting like a little shit,
send them to live with Diddy for a month.
Okay, That's a different kind of Riz camp. And I think that's where we're going to leave it off. If you have a shitty kid, send them to Riz camp, a.k.a. Diddy's house, apparently. According to Kayla. Kayla said that.
That was a joke. I don't know why people were sending their kids to Diddy's house.
Don't send them there.
Yeah. His kids shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
We also need to watch the documentary.
I know. I don't think it's come out yet.
Okay.
I don't think it's come out yet. We'll check back in.
Yeah.
We'll check back in. Don't plead the 9th, 10th, or 11th. Or was it 8th, 9th, and 10th?
8th, 9th, or 10th.
8th, 9th, or 10th.
Only the 5th.
Only plead the 5th.
And
find
insane.
Find love.
Sane.
Plead sane. Mm-hmm. Find love where you can find it.
Mm-hmm. And open up your hearts.
Open up your hearts. That's a nice wholesome message.
And put another worm in your ear to beat up the bad worm.
There you go. If you find yourself with a worm.
That makes that a good worm because it killed the bad worm.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Find yourself. You have a bad worm. Find yourself a good worm. Mm-hmm. This is all great advice. This is a good way to wrap it up. Everybody stay warm out there. Bundle up or cool down if you're in somewhere hot. Bundle off. Take off more clothes in a place that's appropriate, of course. And remember, of all things, do not comment. What?
Like
okay.
the apple.
Yes.
Be the good apple. Or the cinnamon.
And also, do not comment. All right. Take care. Goodbye.